Hi, everyone, and welcome to another segment of the Be interview series. My name is Jasmine McNeil, and I am here with Benetta Gardner with Be Fresh Salads, also known as Be Fresh. Hi, can you tell me a little bit about yourself and your business?
Hey, Jasmine. First, I just want to say thank you for the opportunity to interview me. So, I am Benetta Gardner, also known as B, the proud owner of Be Fresh Salads. I am from Charlotte, North Carolina, born and raised. And so, of course, that's where I have started my business. Um, so I started Beef Fresh Salads a little over 5 years ago. So I've been in business for 5 years. And I just serve Monday through Friday throughout Charlotte and surrounding areas, different phone call centers, doctor offices, any type of job. If you have at least 4 orders or more, I will gladly deliver to you.
All right, awesome. So tell me, what made you start your own business?
So a little over 5 years ago, I decided to diet to lose and shred some weight. So I went on a salad binge, and this was before the start of my business. I was just eating salads like twice a day, and I lost weight from it. And so I was just I was making my own homemade salads at home. I would take a picture of it and post it on Facebook. So people was just like really ranting and raving over this salad picture. And I was just getting like 200 likes over a salad. So I was like, But I didn't think anything more of it. So my oldest sister, I continued the salad diet. And my oldest sister, she was like, sis, I think you can sell your salads. And I was just like, huh? Like I was full time in healthcare. I wasn't trying to be an entrepreneur. I didn't wake up one morning and say, I think I want to start my own business. It was never that type of thing. Like this literally came from me being on a salad diet. I was posting the pictures of my salads on Facebook. The people were going crazy. I'm like, how am I getting 200 likes on a salad picture? This is not a selfie. But I just didn't think twice of it. And like I said, I kept doing the diet, kept posting my pictures. My oldest sister kept planting the seed. She was like, sis, I'm telling you. She's like, you can make a hit off of those salads. Because mind you, all my other siblings, it's 4 of us, and they were all already entrepreneurs. So I was actually the last sibling who hadn't started my own business, and it wasn't a big deal for me. Like I said, I didn't wake up one morning and say, God, I want to do this. That's just literally how it happened. So my sister kept pushing the idea, and I guess I kept hearing it subconsciously. So I said, okay, I'll give it a shot. And so I took all the pictures of the salads I had created on my salad bench, and I posted them on Facebook, and I said something similar of like, what did I say? I said, if you would buy this salad, hit like. Why did I do that? 5 years
Love that.
later, it's a whole brand, and I'm rocking and rolling 5 years later.
That's a blessing. I love
It
that.
is.
So do you make your own dressings as well?
I do not. I would be lying if I said I do. I don't have the time. I have not had the time to create my own salad dressings. However, I use top notch dressing, so people think I make them. I've got many compliments. Oh, it was so good, but now that I've resigned from healthcare, I do have more time on my hands. So making my own dressings is in the near future.
Tell me, I know you said that you were the last to hop into entrepreneurship of your siblings. So tell me, what do you think about Black entrepreneurship and Black wealth? Like, why do you think that's important for the Black community?
It's an amazing thing to be able to, for anybody to be able to work for yourself. And I can attest firsthand, working in healthcare for 9 years and starting a business in the midst of that 9 years. Jasmine, it was so strenuous. I suffered, at least I had a major physical and mental breakdown back in 2019. Just the physical strain of working on a job, a 9 to 5, in addition to having a business that's thriving and flourishing. So it was almost as if I was working 2 full-time jobs. So I just think it's a great thing and a blessing to be able to do business for yourself, you don't have to worry about the hustle and bustle and the demands of what a 9 to 5 requires. I'm not knocking a 9 to 5. It got me to where I am today. But ultimately, I think the goal should be to go full time for yourself if God has blessed you with a gift that you're good at and the talent. So it's awesome all the way around the board.
Yes, yes. So tell me, what challenges did you face when you first hopped into entrepreneurship? You were doing healthcare for 9 years, and that's a big switch. So what challenges did you face when you changed?
The challenges were kind of like what I just said. It was no way to really balance the physical strain. As soon as I did Be Fresh Salads, the very first year took off, skyrocket. I was doing numbers, and it was almost like I just got an adrenaline rush of the, not even the limelight. I could care less about popularity, even though my name did grow in the Charlotte community, but I just got addicted to the success and the money, and it just became too much. I didn't know how to balance that out in addition to still working 40 hours a week full time in healthcare. So it took a toll on me, and I ultimately had to make a decision. I had to choose between staying in healthcare, something that my heart was not even there, if I could be honest. I was on that job for a paycheck, a steady income. I had to choose between that or choosing to go with what God gave me a gift in, which is my business. And so God began to deal with me late last year and told me that it was time to leave that job. And I was scared, but long story short, I just made a final decision to trust God fully and wholeheartedly. And February 5th of this year, I took faith. I leaped out on faith and resigned from healthcare.
Wow,
So
wow, God is good because He's been
he's so
sustaining
good.
you.
Don't get me started on that. He is so good.
That
It's
is that is a
crazy.
blessing, and I really hope that by you sharing that, some of the viewers watching can see what that leap of faith looks like, and where you're at, and that you are still being sustained during that process, and you
Oh my
seem very
God.
fulfilled.
It's so, Jasmine, I don't want to stretch this Zoom call, but that right there, I could go on and on. I was just saying this morning on my Facebook post, like me resigning from that job and trusting God fully. Like when I say He has not failed me, it's the day that I left that job, the following weeks, opportunities were already in position, but I can't even begin to tell you the countless of doors that were open and opportunities that presented itself when I just had Be Fresh Salads only. I didn't have to worry about that 9 to 5. God has been faithful to His word. It's just crazy. This weekend, actually, this Saturday, I have the pleasure of catering my biggest wedding ever. So many opportunities have come because I jumped out the boat and trusted God.
Awesome, awesome. So tell me, what has been your key to success? I know you've been out. You finally took that leap in February. So from the time that you started to now, what can you attribute to being your key to success of how you've gotten to where you're at now?
The start of Be Fresh Salads really just, I mean, I tell people all the time, put God first. Those three simple words will take you further than you can ever imagine. I put God first in everything I do. He's the center of it all. I try not to get too spiritual, but it's no way around that because God is the base of my life. So I put God first and everything else falls in place perfectly.
I love that. I love that. So tell me, walk me through if someone a company or an individual wants to order a Be Fresh salad, what do they do? Do you have a menu that you present them with? How does that work? Walk me through the process.
So over the course of the 5 years, I've been blessed enough to kind of build some um, clientele that's like not really going anywhere. Like I have a few jobs on contract, so like they're on my calendar automatically, like bi-weekly. And so outside of the contract jobs, if I have openings and availability, because I fill up so quickly, I just use social media as a platform to promote my business. And I say, hey, I'm taking pre-orders for Tuesday, August 3rd. And, they call me, they give me their orders. And once I'm booked, I'm booked. And that's how I pretty much create my customers. But I've gotten so busy just with word of mouth. Like one person will get a salad and they'll tag me, and then that person will attract another person, and it's just a wheel of, you know, word of mouth, networking. But yeah, to answer your question, so I deliver to job sites typically Monday through Friday. And I do require a minimum of at least 4 orders to deliver. My job sites have like a maximum between 20 to 30 salads. So I can't be realistically in the kitchen making 50 salads. That's like 10 hours of kitchen time. So the job sites do have a limit, but anything under 4 salads, like individual pickup orders, that can be scheduled directly through me.
What are your future goals for your business? Where do you see Be Fresh in like 5 to 10 years?
Okay, so right now I just want to finish 2021 out strong, and I'm in a good place. Just I'm big on if it's not broke, don't fix it, and I'm big on also not jumping out there doing anything, and God has not stamped it. So I do see myself in about 2 to 3 years with a food truck. But I don't try to keep up with the society time clock. I do things on God's time, and so 2 to 3 years, possibly a food truck, and the last step for Be Fresh Salads will ultimately be a restaurant.
I love that. I love that. So last question. Do you have any advice for someone that is trying to break into entrepreneurship?
Trust God. That I mean, okay, if I could add to that, but seriously, trust God, number one. Trust God, number two. Like, it's that serious. But I would just encourage people to never give up on your dreams. This more so was not a dream for me. I told you how I started my business. My God used another vessel, my sister, to birth the dream in me that I didn't even know was there. But if you wake up one morning and you have a passion and a dream, just go for it. Don't let anyone or anything stop you. The sky is the limit to what you can have and obtain. And just, always remain positive and optimistic. Remove all negativity and toxicity out of your life and surroundings. Create a circle of friends that will support your vision and say, hey, you can do that. Because all of that really helps. But I mean, back to the drawing board, put God first and trust God, and just pray for direction, and He'll guide you and lead you on the path that you need to be on.
I love it. I love it. Well, thank you so much for your time, for your gems, for your salads. Everyone tuning in, I will be providing her contact information to follow her on social media, check out these salads. But tune in to this segment and more on our on the Charlotte Mecklenburg Library's YouTube page. Thank you so much, B, for being here.
And thank you so much for having me. Thank you for having me.